Hey guys, I am live, but right, I need to go to here. Producer. Yeah, that's the link I want. Right, I think I'm live anyway. As you can see, Train Sim World is updating, but we are going to be playing it as soon as this finish updating. There's been a patch released today. Fixes relevant issues with the Cardiff City commuter. Also fixes issues with Thomas and Friends. I knew there was going to be bugs in it. Well, I need to make sure that's active. There you go, connected. That's all secure.
Robert.Cooper says, how are you?
All good, yeah. Had a good day off yesterday. Just sorting a few things out, getting a few packages ready for posting. Train Sim World's ready to play. Right, let me just test something. I want to see if the Queen thing's working on Tickfinity. I want to see if the jar's working. The jar thing's working. Yay. I'm going to shorten this down a little bit. Have this over. Wish there was a compact mode for this. Oh, that's better. I can just have it like that.
Philip Muirhead says, how's you?
Yeah, all good. Just gonna be doing a few routes. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm tempted to do some of the trains I've never driven, like the 323. But this train looks pretty good. That's the intercity one. So that's Birmingham City Cross 323. Actually, I have driven that one. I think there's several trains that does the Birmingham City, isn't there? BR Talenter.
Philip Muirhead says, Bakerloo.
Lang King says, hello mate, how are you doing?
Yeah, all good. How's it going, Jordan? Hey, how's it going, Philip? It's a Bakerloo line, yeah. What train is that? What version? 170, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it 170? That's FIFA Circle. I've got so many trains in my head.
Wow.
Thanks for the share. Whoever just shared it. Thank you. Now, the strange thing is, I've got my notifications on my phone exactly the same as
Philip
it is
Muirhead
on stream.
says, underground.
Underground. Oh, yes, of course it is. It's That's got. Okay, so it's the underground. And then we want Bakerloo line. Isn't there above ground Bakerloo though as well? There is, isn't there? As I recall. Can't remember which one it is. Southern, City Cross, Blackpool, Frankfurt. So we'll go for the underground. Actually, yeah, so you can do the overground and underground. Milton Keynes, there we go. Bakerloo. Bakerloo line 2021. Let's go for 44 minutes.
King says try to find a new game or route, but IDK what?
Yeah, no, I know. It's a bit like that. But yeah, it looks like there was bugs in the Cardiff routes and the Thomas and Friends as well. Because they've released a patch note to fix said issues with the actual routes, but they should fix these issues before it's released. It goes to show what testing they've done. I'll set that to forward. So we are going to, I don't know why lately as well it says on foot. It doesn't say where we're going to. Like the route you select.
Robert.Cooper says I drove the Northern train yesterday.
Northern train, right. How's the lag issues? So we're going to Elephant and Castle. Let's set that to Elephant and Castle.
Philip Muirhead says, can you do it slowly? Start setup.
Yes, I can, yeah. Okay. So basically, what you need to do first of all is, I'll take that out. So on this, you'll have nothing in there at all.
Robert.Cooper says, it's better now, thank you.
So what you do is you put the key in by clicking off of the thing, and it'll put the key control switch in. Then you just turn it on. And then you sit down. You press if basically this is on and off, you got no key in there, so you put the key into there, which is the reverse selection key, and you set that to forward. I normally always set the destination you go in, which you'll find.
King says forget the taxed life at the moment. It's £13 on Xbox at the moment.
Taxi Life, right? Yeah, Taxi Life is good. Yeah, it is really good. If you're using it on Xbox, there is a steering wheel thing you can buy for Xbox. It goes over your controller and it acts like a steering wheel. That's an option for everyone that obviously don't want to use a steering wheel. So we can go now. But what I normally do is make sure the lights are on. Sometimes the lights are not on. So the saloon lights are there. Oh, that's bright. Why is that so bright? Yeah. We really want the saloon lights that bright. Ugh. That's horrible. It's not too bad when you step in here. I think it's because I'm in a dark room myself. Yeah, I think it's because I'm in I'm in a room that's not quite bright itself. So anyway, and that's it really. That's all you need to do. Once you turn this to the 0 key, you basically press the audible warning reset valve to stop that noise, and that's it. So it says for me to stop.
Robert.Cooper says I am at my friend's house.
So you're at your friend's house, so a good week away. Did I just pass the signal? I didn't just pass the signal. I did, didn't I? Okay, so I'll do that again. So we got Brighton main line. I have got the Brighton, but I don't think it's the mainline one. I might have it. Can't remember if I actually got that one.
Philip Muirhead says thanks. This only train I can't get to start law.
Yeah, so that's the procedure you go through to start the train. So I'm going to turn that back on. Although it's incredibly bright, it's absolutely fine. We haven't got AWS or TWS on this train specifically, so cab lights. Let me set the cab lights to left, right.
Robert.Cooper says, that's the one I need to get next is the Brighton main line.
Yeah. Is it still on sale? I don't know if there's one still on sale. I'm tempted just to go back to main menu quickly to see if that's on sale. Because I might actually get that. Let's go back to main menu and see if we've got the Brighton main line on sale. Just gonna get a drink quickly. Right, so we want locos. If I type in Brighton,
Dave Arsenal team says, how are you?
yeah, all good. Somebody just filter the UK routes out because it'd be in amongst these. So we got train Thomas and Friends.
Philip Muirhead says captured video, so hopefully get on Underground weekend. Thanks.
Yeah. Cool. It's really easy. It's just second nature once you think it. So Brighton main line. It says I own it. London Victoria. Should we jump on that, guys? I mean, we've done the Bakerloo. We haven't done much Brighton line. Victoria.
Linking says yes, do that one.
So that's Brighton main line. So let's jump on that. So choose a route.
Robert.Cooper says we should do that instead.
Brighton. It's not actually coming up with the route that I can see. I'll filter the routes out so we got UK only. That makes it a lot easier. London commuter, which is the Brighton main line. There we go. Times table. We choose that one. I don't know actually. I'm 375. Southern high speed. London commuter, isn't it? That's the one. 377. Or we can do the 38. I haven't done this train. I don't think it's new. It's saying I've not done it because it's still got the new sign next to it. It says that about that one as well. I'll do this one first. And then we go on, let's do the 54 minutes. This trip will last 54 minutes of in-game time.
Robert.Cooper says it's the Gatwick Express.
Is it? Was that the correct one? Ooh, more bugs. I'm not too sure what number train it is. You see, because I have to know the number of the train. I can't just search under Gatwick Express because it doesn't come up. Unfortunately, they've not got the indexing down in this game. Otherwise, I'd be able to search the Gatwick. Let me just see if I can type in. Yeah, so GAT. Yeah, so it doesn't come up in anything under Gatwick. So I've got London Overground, Trenton. Is anyone going to tell me what line it is? Because I don't know. Manchester Glossop line. London commuter. That's what it says it was on the actual in the store. Filter UK routes. Brighton main line. It shows that red train there, you see. So Gatwick Express. Britain's main. So 377. And what one was that? Is that 387? or 307? I don't know. Okay, I'll choose a route. 307. 377. London, Euston. You see, London commuter. That has to be it. Does anyone know line or no? Okay. I'm at loss, guys. London, Victoria, Brighton. There we go. Victoria, Brighton. I don't think the Gatwick Express. Where is it? It doesn't actually say it's the Gatwick Express, does it? On the actual missions.
Philip Muirhead says it go via Gatwick.
Yeah. So Littlehampton to London, Victoria. Sounds good to me. You see, I can't search under just like Gatwick, unless I'm on the times table. It doesn't find it. It doesn't find any of that information in game. The search is really crap in this game. That's one thing that it really is. You can't search for routes. So let's set forward. Okay, I'm going to put on AWS and TWS. AWS, DSD. We ain't got TWS on there, have we? Nope. Okay, so unlock doors, which is no, which side the doors are. Oh, that side. Then we need to set the wall with the doors with loading up with passengers. I need to set the lights, tail lights to off, and is that tail lights? Yeah, the tail lights are off on the front, but they're on the back. That's fine. But that the lights are on at the moment anyway, so we got all the doors open. Okay, I'm super thingy that the sound is very, very low. So. So we've got 11 miles to go, and we're speed limit is currently 75 miles.
Anth says thought you be playing Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, nah, not at the moment. Not with the bugs that's in the game. I just had a crash a moment ago, actually. Game just crashed a few moments ago. But each time they release something, they introduce a new bug into the game. I don't even know how to uninstall that DLC, you know. It's like, so I didn't even get a chance to uninstall it when I refunded it. So that Cardiff one. So these screens don't work, do they?
And says then they do an update to fix stuff which creates more bugs, haha.
Yep. Where it is. That sounded a bit bad. Sound like I had a cold. Open the window. Oh, very good. Can hear a bit, get a bit of fresh air in the cab. So the first stop we got is Haywards Heath Platform 3. This is currently the first stop. And that's in about 7.7 miles. That's providing the game don't crash.
Robert Cooper, thanks for the 5 rows.
Thanks, Robert.
Philip Muirhead, thanks for the 1 GG. And thanks for 6 rows.
Whoa. Thanks for the roses, guys. Thanks for it for the GG, and thanks Ant for the 6 roses. I accidentally hit the emergency braking for some reason, and I don't know why I did it. Like I needed the challenge. But we're off again. This is one long train, isn't it, that? Super long, look. Really. I don't know how many times I can say it's long, but it's long. Owl signal. Okay, that's just to let the guard know that he can lock the doors. I'm not too sure if it tells you points on Kick. Was there a point system for watching? I'm not too sure. There we go, and Elliot's back up to speed limit of 90 miles an hour. trains is the only thing that you can actually go, you know, at 90 miles an hour. You can only travel on ground at 90 miles an hour on these type of. It's the only public transport.
Philip Muirhead says, do you know a host when Come On says playing Order 13?
Is it?
Robert Cooper, thanks for 1,000 likes. You are awesome.
Did it say Order 13? Because I honestly set it to Train Sim World. Let me just edit.
Philip Muirhead says has for days.
Let me change that to Train Sim World 5. Save. That should
And
now...
says it's been saying that for days.
Yeah. For some reason, TikTok's got an option. It hasn't got an option for me to change stream title on anything apart from TikTok Studio, which is a bit of a problem because it means you can't change any titles unless I only play one game for the entire live. I set it to before I went live. I set the stream to Train Sim World 5 on OBS. Look, so if I show you OBS, it says Train Sim World 5 on all the actual different platforms. So it's very bizarre. Can you check to see if it's updated now? It should have updated. Let me just come out of here a sec. I'll go on to TikTok myself and see if it shows on there now. It shows that I'm live. Train Sim World 5. Yeah, it shows Train Sim World 5 now. Yeah, it shows. Oh, I can't think. That shows Train Sim World 5 at the top.
Says still the same on mine.
Yeah. It shows there, look, Train Sim World 5. Even got the same writing. I just updated it on there, so it might take you to refresh. Like, refresh your, if you're on phone, you might need to refresh your phone. Like, close TikTok and reopen it, maybe. You see, what a lot of streamers will do is they start
Philip
a game.
Muirhead says no same.
Same.
And says yep, same.
Yeah, even Nikki said that it says Train Sim World 5.
Robert Cooper says same thing pops up.
And this is on phone, is it? Is everyone on phone?
And says I am.
Yeah, okay.
Robert Cooper says I am on phone.
Yeah.
Philip Muirhead says on phone, sorry, hope this doesn't disrupt live, just was last week noticed.
Yeah.
Leng Lenking says they done an update with the Cardiff route IDK. What update they have done to it?
I don't know. I'm still going to wait until it comes down in price, in some sort of sale, and I'll probably purchase it later on. Same with that Thomas the Tank Engine. I will buy it eventually, but I'm not going to rush and pay top price for it because they won't pay the licensing fee. Because that's the reason why the price is what it is. I mean, I want to sort of like try and change it, but it's not. Like you said, it's. I can add topic. Let me just. I'm not running late. So add topic gaming. Change sim world 5. And I'll just change it on here manually. I always do a double R. Train sim world. So, Train Sim World 5, let me just bring that on screen so everyone can see what I'm doing. So, Train Sim World 5, I'm just literally updating the actual stream. I can't click save and go live because otherwise that kicks me off current live. So, all I do is save it and then refresh, and that should update. See, edit topic. The topic's not updating, is it? By the seams of it. Yeah, it would seem like I can't update the topic on there. It's a bit frustrating. Alright, we'll have to plod on. But yeah, it's a bit like that. So if I was on TikTok live studio, I don't know if I can actually do that actually. That might be a way around it. Let me just TikTok live studio. Let me open that. I know this is going to be a bit thinking that I'm already streaming via another service. I just want to try and fix TikTok the way it works. See, it says
Nikki says might be an issue with TikTok and how it displays.
Yeah, no, it says continue live or end live. So I'm going to click continue live. Because it knows that I'm on live currently. Edit. Add topic. Gaming. Train Sim World 5. And then save. Hopefully that might have updated for you guys now. Hopefully. I'll just close that down because I don't want to keep that program running in the background. So I still got to wait until 7:23 to leave this station. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird that they don't allow you once I go live on another platform like OBS.
Philip Your Head says same, not big deal.
Yeah, it's just TikTok not issuing APIs and allowing streams to.
Nikki, thanks for the one heart me.
Yeah, thanks for the heart me. Thank you. So got 2 minutes to wait, so we're ahead of time. The train is early, not late. So we got 12 cars in this train. Like, that's a lot of cars.
Nikki, thanks for the one Easter potato.
Easter potato. Is there such thing as an Easter potato?
Robert Simpson says hi.
Hey Robert, how's things? The Rose's cup is filling up. Or the Rose milkshake. So we can close the doors
And
now.
says might be a jacket potato covered in chocolate, haha.
Yeah.
Robert Simpson says going well.
Philip Muirhead, thanks
I
for the
miss
1
my
GG.
Rose's milkshake.
Yep.
Robert Cooper, thanks for 2 rows.
Thanks, Robert. What's really cool now is it tells me what diamonds each item actually costs, so I know basically what people are donating, because I didn't even have that on OBS before. They've updated it now so it displays in chat.
Philip Muirhead, thanks for 1 row. Leng Lenking says what game you playing tonight? Philip Muirhead, thanks for 1 rows.
So tonight what I was going to do is I was going to do an hour and a half of
Philip Muirhead, thanks for 4 rows.
Train Sim World. About an hour and a half for Train Sim World, and I was going to do. I don't wonder what that bleeping was then. So then I was going to do. I don't know. I'm apprehensive actually. I might do some ambulance life because we've got the new city.
Robert Cooper says, what about Fernbus?
Fernbus. I haven't got the steering wheel out at the moment. It's literally behind the green screen. Yeah, but I might do Fernbus on the next stream. I'll guarantee that. I'll do the Fernbus on the next stream. So what I was going to do was...
Philip Muirhead says Fernbus, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll do some Fernbus. I'll get the steering wheel. It's just literally behind the green screen on the wall, so... I've mounted them on the wall now. Whoa.
Nicky, thanks for 1 golden gamepad.
And says
Wow,
not
Nicky,
sure what I
thanks,
think of the
thank
new
you.
Fernbus updates.
I don't know. I think do I need to? Is there an update for it? Because I'd like to think I've got it. Hopefully. Let me just go to downloads. Well, I haven't got anything in here, so in thingy. So I don't know if is it an actual DLC.
Love your truck says hi.
Hey, how's it going, dude? Fernbus beta. Let's have a look. Top class HGH is now available. 9th of January. I need to take a break. Rested for 10 times. So let me have a look at the DLCs. Yeah, so is that an actual DLC that, where you have to do certain things?
And says I needed an update regardless of buying new update or not.
Right, okay.
Love your truck says my voiceover not working again.
Yeah, it is. I can hear you. Can everyone hear Love Your Trucks on voice? You know, in-game, you know, the TTS.
Nikki says I can.
Yep.
Robert Cooper says I can.
Are you watching me on TikTok or are you watching me on YouTube?
Love your truck says hi Nikki.
Philip your head says I can't.
So Philip can't hear you. What phone do you use, Philip? Is it an iPhone or is it Android? And are you watching me on YouTube, TikTok, or any of the platforms, or you just watch me on TikTok? So the reason why I ask, sometimes people can't hear me.
Love your truck says see I just said hello to Robert and it didn't play.
Yeah, it won't play if you say hello to Robert because you're not typing.
Philip your head says iPhone TikTok.
iPhone TikTok.
Nikki says I can hear him clear.
Yeah, I can hear him as well. It's coming through in my headset, so I wouldn't be responding if I couldn't hear him. That is bizarre, isn't it? Can you hear everyone else, Philip? Can you hear, like, if Robert says hello on TTS? Have you heard everything everyone else said?
Love your truck says look at last comment did not play.
Look at last comment, did not play. The last one I see on screen is C. I just said hello to Robert and it didn't play. I don't see where you said hello to Robert on the screen. Don't forget there is a 15-second gap you need to leave between TTS working. So TTS basically will not set everything you type.
Nikki says maybe the delay.
Yeah, it could be. Did you actually ask Robert, or did you... I see Robert said, I love your tricks, how are you? And then you put, see, I just said hello to Robert and it didn't say, it didn't play. Did you type something before that?
Anne says TikTok have always been weird about displaying messages.
Yeah, there is a spam filter. If you're typing something and you copy the same thing over and over again, it will class it as spam. Because I had it 2 days ago when I was typing in someone's stream. Literally, it wouldn't appear on screen. And he basically the guy kept asking me the same question. So I knew it wasn't displaying because he kept asking me the same question.
Philip your head says can you hear me now?
Love your truck says I have said hello to Robert 3 times on TTS and it hasn't played.
I don't know. Because it doesn't play anymore if you type at Robert Cooper and then the message. It will only play if you type at D and then at Robert Cooper, it would play then.
Love your truck says that's what I put.
Right, okay. Leave it for 2 minutes and try typing again. I'm sure it's just TikTok being weird with the spam filter. Right, so emergency brake, stop. Yeah. Oh no, come on. Stop, stop, la, 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 la. It doesn't matter if my ass is like slightly over, it's fine. There you go. I can lock doors now. I didn't realise the train station was coming too quick. Yeah, leave it for 2 minutes, love you trucks, and then give it about 2-3 minutes, and then just type a question to Robert Cooper, and see if it comes up. I don't know, it might not like it that you're putting at Dean and then at Robert Cooper. Just try at Robert Cooper and then a message. It won't play TTS, but it'll probably display.
Philip Muirhead says I can't speak to neither of them.
I did see your at, but I didn't see any message.
Love your truck says I am just putting a D. Hello Robert Cooper.
I'm baffled. I really am, guys. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. TikTok logged it for you.
Love your truck says hello Robert Cooper.
Yeah, see? It did that. I think it's not liking that you're putting it at D and then at Robert Cooper. It doesn't like the double ats.
Philip Muirhead says wonder if preventing a chat forum.
Yeah, might be.
Love your truck says it worked that time I did put it twice.
Alright, let's just ask Nikki to look at something. I don't think anything. I think it's just TikTok.
Cookie, thanks for 1,000 likes. You are awesome.
Love your truck says we couldn't hear you then.
Yeah, because I was pressing the mute button. I was just talking to Nick. Literally. And when I press it, no one can hear me. It's okay, so we can lock doors and let's set off to the next. I've even got a sensor button. If I want to, I can press. Ow. It's like if I'm swearing, I can literally swear and. Yeah. Hey, Cookie, how's things?
Love your truck says C Cook message didn't play.
Yeah, that's probably a different reason. You might not have the heart me, because after a few days it goes stagnant.
Philip Muirhead
Cookie,
says,
thanks for the
have
one.
introduced to claims Liv been watching.
Love your truck says outside view please.
Oh yeah.
Jordan
sorry.
Sweet says, is it working for me?
Yeah, working for you.
Cookie Monster says testing.
There you go. Sweet. So moderators don't need to do the heart me constantly because they're setting the list as allowed.
Cookie Monster says uses them sensors to talk smake about us to Nikki.
Yeah. Slithering. I'm talking different language.
Love your truck says travelling up to Liverpool in the morning. Dean daughter is in the British gymnastics competition.
Nice.
Shannon Wood says hi.
I never really did gymnastics when I was younger. I tried tap dancing when I was slightly older. I kept falling in the sink, but it never worked. So that's it.
Cookie Monster says I hope you're well and hope the family are okay mate. You been up to much today?
No, not really. Just watching a bit of TV, waiting for parcels to arrive, and yeah, bits and bobs. I printed the other day. I printed out a Batman, little Batman. But yeah, I printed that out mainly as a thingy.
Love your truck says Dean has been spending his lotto win.
I wish it was a lotto.
Cookie Monster says that's well cool. How long did that take to print?
I think it was 2 hours. I printed that out as a base model. Mainly just to check to see how well it printed. It wasn't too bad actually. I need to slow down a little bit because we're going a little bit fast. Yeah, it was a couple of hours. At the moment, you can print stuff that's like really useful around the house, like things you wouldn't think of. Like Nick printed these things.
Love your
out.
truck says is Fern Bus where you check the tickets.
No, it's not. No. Busing 21 is where you check. You basically check passengers, see if they've got tickets. But Fernbus, you check people's tickets before they get on the bus. But you do check tickets in a way. So, how is it going, Shane? So I have noticed recently with most of these routes, when you select a timetables route, It says on foot. I don't know why that is.
Love your truck says I don't like firm bus, it's not the same.
Yeah. I don't mind Fairbus. It's okay. Graphics are definitely different in Fairbus. I don't mind any of the bus simulators.
Nicky, thanks for the 2 gold boxing gloves.
Well, thanks, Nick.
Love your truck, nice. Like seeing you walk up and down the bus checking tickets makes me laugh.
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, I can jump on 2 of those. Let's do it blindfolded. Let's do the blindfold challenge. What was that you said? 9 what? Oh, potatoes was that? I don't know what they are.
Love your truck says what are people's thoughts? Firm bus or bus 21?
Decisions. Unfortunately, I can't do polls at the moment because it doesn't
Cookie
let me.
Monster says they are slay.
Love your truck says I say bus 21.
You missed Bus 21 the other day, or did you come on when we was playing it actually? Can't remember. I just need to
Robert
mention
Dodd
something,
Cooper
actually.
says I don't mind Bus Simulator 21,
Cookie, thanks
but
for
I don't know
1,000
why I
likes.
can't get
You are
bonus.
awesome.
Lovely trucks. So the other day I said to you about blocking Robert Simpson personally, and I said to you to click on his name while he was in the stream and click block. That was my fault. And the way you need to block Robert Simpson is to go onto his profile and click block. Because the other night you blocked him on the stream. My mistake. It was my mistake, and I told you to do that. So yeah, if you need to block him, you need to search for him and then block him on his profile. And that blocks him on his profile only.
Love your truck says I ain't got a clue how it works.
Yeah,
I
it's
just done what you said.
Yeah, no, I know. Best thing to do, because you probably haven't still got him blocked, is to go onto his profile and block him via his profile. Or if it says he's blocked on his profile now, then you have blocked him. But he was on the block list. He could join lives.
Wow.
Thanks for the share.
Love your truck says obviously done the same thing tonight then because H is gone.
FM says evening mate.
Hey Frankie, how's things? It's a lovely, lovely, lovely day. We're heading to East Croydon. Platform 1 is next. And the sun isn't shining, unfortunately. It's so is anyone looking forward to the new 28 Years Later movie? When did FM radio get an account? Nice one, Cookie. 10377. This is FM. Art FM. We're slowing down gradually because we're coming into the station. I like slowing down to about 30 miles an hour before getting to a station. As you see, I haven't fixed that issue with the large 4K screen that this game wants me to have. I need to turn the wipers on faster, don't I? So we are going downhill, so we're
Cookie Monster says we are legal blind.
Yeah. So you might see them as windshield wipers, but really I'm trying to hypnotize the audience.
Nikki says I'm hypnotized.
There you go, there's a perfect stop. Give me a second, guys. I just need to go to my Twitch channel because someone was leaving a comment in there and I need to make sure that it's removed.
Cookie Monster says he is hypnotizing us to send a TikTok universe.
Yeah. Alright, let me mute that down there. Right, so we got Whisper Block. So someone put cheap views on. So what was that? That's banned, right, there we go. He's banned. That's good. Right. Oh, I did the wrong one, so I need to lock both doors. That was on the opposite side. So we're then going to Clapham next. Yeah, TikTok universe, yeah.
Robert.Cooper says you know on Twitch you can do a sub for free.
Can you? I didn't know that. Everyone sub. do you do a sub for free?
Cookie
Listen.
Monster says, I wish there was a way to send the uppercut to trolls.
Yeah. But actually, I think he was trying to advertise basically cheap views on a website. I don't think it's one of these trolls that just basically puts cheap views on. He was actually trying to sell me something. Like a botting service. Oh, it's lightning as well. Let me make sure I don't touch anything metal in here. To imagine it would be earth though, wouldn't it? You'd think. Unless they skip that step.
Sweet thanks for 1,000 likes. You are awesome.
Thanks for the likes, thank you.
Robert Cooper says I was at London Victoria this morning.
Hey. So how do you do it? Get a free...
Susan Smith, thanks for the 11 rows.
Oh, sub for free. Yeah, I don't know if I've got an actual option for people to sub to me yet. On Twitch, unfortunately. You have to have a certain amount of viewers in your stream for so many days.
Love your
so.
truck, says Rob. Are you from London?
Thanks for the 11 roses, Sue. Thank you. No, he's visiting a friend at the moment. He's down visiting a friend for a week. Yeah, because you can do Prime, which... I'm hoping the rain's going to stop shortly because pizza patters are annoying.
Sue Smith, thanks for the 10 ice cream cone.
Whoa, Sue, thanks for the ice cream cone. Thank you. Now, I wonder if I'll get copyrighted for this on YouTube. Maybe.
Sue Smith, thanks for the 10 basketball.
Thanks to the basketball, Sue. Thanks. Good point, actually. Why is YouTube not showing properly? I think YouTube's busted. Activate. Source. Added live. Right, okay. So it looks like it's I'm actually live doing shorts at the moment, not thingy. Yeah, so definitely a thing. Maybe I'm doing shorts and I better start slowing down on this one thing. We're approaching a next station, which is Chatham, junction platform 12.
Sue Smith says, how are me old pal?
Yeah, not too bad, Sue. Usual, hibernating at the winter. I'll be ready to hatch in the summer. They literally take my tortoise out the box. Yeah, I do feel like a bit of a tortoise during the winter. I tend to hibernate. It's been warm the last few days though.
Sue Smith says, soon be barbecue time lol.
Yes, barbecue time. Get out the kindling and ready the charcoal. We can just get the propane tank and turn it on. That works. So what I'll do in a moment is I will set my steering wheel up, get the steering wheel because it'll be the truck steering wheel. Then we'll do some Fernbus. I don't know where we are on Fernbus, but is this the last stop? No, it's not. So with this, we got Chatham is the London Victoria next. No one's getting off here, by the looks of it. Although there might be some people loading down the bottom. It's quite a long train.
Robert Cooper says, I'm saving up all my pound coins at the moment and probably get a PS5.
PS5, yeah? Yeah, sounds good. Definitely. What you want to do is pop into one of these bars and see if they've got one of those big whiskey bottles, or see if you can get a whiskey bottle and just drop them all in the.
Philip Muirhead says, looking forward, get this underground train.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they don't have platforms where they load both sides. You know. Right. So 2.3 miles, we will be in London Victoria, platform 8.
Philip Muirhead says Fernbus I still can't go far on map.
Yeah. Fernbus still can't go far on map. Yeah. Normally when you log out, it basically will update at the end of each mission.
Robert Cooper says, do you know when the next Xbox is out?
I don't. Yeah. I should imagine, hopefully, within the next 18 months, I would say. Isn't every
Philip Muirhead says that issues seem be having not updating.
Is it every 3 years they do a new console? When was the Xbox Series X released? Can't remember. So we definitely know when we're coming up on a station. The last station is it reduces me down to 20 miles an hour. Yeah, so I'm not too sure why it's not updating. Are you on arcade mode? Because I think that might be the reason, because I've done arcade mode recently and it didn't seem to update for me either.
Philip Muirhead says never used other mode.
Yeah, no, it's a mod. It's not a mod. It's just a game mode. You have options when you start the game whether you want to go into using arcade mode or standard mode. I think it is.
Philip Muirhead says, just arcade I be better use simulation.
Yeah. I can turn the windshield wipers off now. Make sure we go right to the end so we can stop in the right location. Perfect. I don't even know this looks like Victoria. Pretty good representation of it, anyway. There we go, that's the route. Due. So these are the actual times. It was due at 7:21. The first, I got there at 7:19. The second one, Gatwick, was 7:33. I got there at 7:32. East Croydon 7:49. I actually arrived on time. Chatham 7:59. I got there on time. London Victoria, I got there 2 minutes early. So it was due at 8:08 and I got there at 8:06. So spot on timing.
And says picture how hard it be without the icon showing how far the next stop is.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be yeah. It's very challenged. Yeah. I'll have to do that one night, you know. Do it icon free. See if I can actually stop at the right stations. Yeah, because you've also got the actual thing on the ground, haven't you, as well? But I have got this game set on professional mode, so I don't know why it wouldn't turn those things off. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically adjust my green screen. Actually, let me get the steering wheel sorted first. So, give me a sec, guys. Okay, so just getting the clamp into place. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to get the get the thingy from behind the green screen. I'll be right back. Ooh, it's meant to. There we go. Give me a sec, guys. Right, so I'm back. I just need to bring the camera back on. Just bring me pedals closer. Right, so now I need to update the stream. Hopefully it says Fern Bus this time. Change. So okay. Fern Bus Coach Simulator, there we go.
Philip Muirhead says been excellent stream tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. I think that's all saved. Yep. I don't know if it's changed your end, guys. Hopefully it does change. It's changed, but I don't know. It's kind of broken by the seams of it, the actual changing of stream.
And says no.
No. So does it show ambulance life? No. Okay. Okay, so I'm ready to go. So let's go to library. Burn bus. So this will use edge tracking as well. So and believe me, I've looked everywhere to try and be able to change stream titles, and there's nothing that supports TikTok. One message was deleted by moderator. Oh, okay. I deleted the message. Banned. Yeah. Okay, that's on Twitch. So. Okay, so start game. Okay, so you've got career mode, which we go on to career mode. So currently from there to there. Yeah, so we want to go from there, don't we? Okay, next. You got arcade or realistic. So realistic mode is what I'm going to go on now.
Philip Muirhead says, I don't see this on case.
Do you not see the option for you don't see the option for arcade? That's all working fine, so.
Philip Muirhead says, sorry, meant need be using simulation think.
Okay. Use attention foot brake C. But I think I need to do the foot brakes. Give me a second, guys. Game controls. Okay. It's in default position, which it is. So turn very to the left, and then to the right. which is not going to go very far. Accelerator, brake, and then confirm. Continue. Left indicator. Red. Need to do that again. Left. Right. I'm using shorter things at the moment for the steering. I don't have to turn so far. The left indicator, right indicator, pretender. I use that one there. No, I can't use that. Can't use that one either. So most of these buttons are already actually thingies. So taken. Okay, so I'll just click that on remove other. Confirm button for cruise control. Fine. Back into arcade mode, guys, because I can't actually work out why this doesn't tend to work. Unfortunately, it's a bit slow on starting at the moment with this game, and so let me set the controls. So I don't want the reverse set on that. Actually, it was set for the specific profile, wasn't it? So rally, bus, truck, burn bus. There we go. We want the top one. I'm gonna go on arcade mode because, yeah, it's much easier to actually use the controls than have to try and keep setting them up. The purple cow lies. Really? What is that about? Okay.
Hallo? Bin ich hier richtig?
Right, so check in.
Danke sehr.
Hallo, bitte sehr. Danke. Hallo, Dankeschön.
Grüezi. Ist das gültig? Können Sie das rückgängig machen?
Guten Tag.
Ich muss ja ganz woanders hin.
Tag. Fahren Sie in mein... Könnten Sie das Ticket stornieren? Das ist gar nicht so eine richtige Linie. Ich hoffe... Ciao.
Tag. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Sehr freundlich. Guten Tag. Ich hoffe... Sehr freundlich.
Anth says there is a purple cow in some field.
Jetzt wäre ich fast an den falschen Bus eingestiegen. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Ciao. Guten Tag. Ich... Sehr freundlich. Hallo. Das... Cool. Tag. Das Ticket. Bitteschön. Sehr freundlich.
I think, yeah, the luggage automatically opens on this, so all good. They're passengers that didn't have the correct tickets. Okay, so we can go. So I'm going to go round this way. Yeah, so my head tracking's working. That's good to see. I'm not too sure why the lights come on when I'm turning. It's a bit freaky. I'll try not to flip the bus around this time.
Philip, your head says I get music all time on mine.
Yeah, music, yeah. I've got my music turned off. Because copyright, they might mute me on the other platforms. Not necessarily TikTok, but YouTube. I had a problem the other night where YouTube had muted, wouldn't, well, flagged me for Thomas the Tank Engine music, so. See, it detected when I looked left then. All I was doing was looking left of the screen, and my other mirror came up. Really, really cool. If you don't know what I'm on about, if you go to Twitch.
And
TV,
says brakes sound naff on this.
Yeah, not very good. It sounds.
Robert.Cooper says I do love this game.
Yeah, it is a good game. It's different. Uh-oh. Someone's coughing. Where's my face mask?
And says not sure what to think of the football update on this.
Robert.Cooper says, but it's a shame you can't get it on PlayStation 4.
Yeah. I mean, the way things are going, it might be worth waiting for this Xbox, because if it pans out, people will be able to play any game on console. So has anyone got a Steam Deck that's on here that uses Steam Deck? I've always thought about getting one. Yeah, it's speed. 60 kilometers an hour.
Philip, your head says no one spilled coffee yet.
Nope, no one spilled coffee yet. I generally reserve the seats behind me just in case someone puts a coffee cup on the top ledge. I don't like coffee all going down my back. Yeah, I think the braking sounds in this are exactly the same braking sounds in the game The Bus, as I recall. So my overall review of the Mosa is everything's great, apart from the braking system. The issue with the brake is it feels like the accelerator does. So there's no like force pushing against. You're not pushing it. It feels like you're not pushing against anything. That's the only downside I feel issue with the brake. It's like it didn't like me very much there. Press the brake too hard. So I'm going to try and get to the end of this stop and see if it puts me on the next part of the map. Hopefully it does. But it might be an arcade thing, so I might need to set the game back to realistic. The fast lane, guys. Fast lane. Overtaking some of these vehicles. I also don't find I get much like force feedback with this game. This is I do with like Truck Simulator. I don't get no force feedback on Bus Sim 21 at all. Not with this steering wheel.
Cookie Monster says don't crash.
Yeah, I try not to. I don't know if I'm getting off in a few minutes, so I need to get ahead of this truck. I don't look like I'm getting off, so.
Cookie Monster says this needs more work on it. This game need that Euro truck graphics.
Yeah. This game needs the bus graphics on it. The game, the bus. I've got the video of me playing the bus on YouTube. On my YouTube channel. Link in there, link tree. Massively different. Can I see if I can upgrade the graphics slightly? I want to see what my graphics settings are on. A second. Stop. Graphics. Frames per second, 60. Yeah, so everything's...
Cookie Monster says everyone go and sub to Dean's YouTube channel.
Yeah, it'd be good. I think I got quite a few people actually subbed. So I can click auto detect. Okay, accept.
Was geht denn hier ab?
No, I wasn't in the light axis. Honestly, that buff right out. Is that? Oh, that's Lesso, not Tesco. Well, that was Tesco then. Yeah, I've been considering getting the new Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2. Feels really weird controlling like the movement with my head. It's like...
Robert.Cooper says, does the map update on Fernbus?
Yes, it does. So you can go anywhere within, I think it's Luxembourg, if I remember rightly. So you can go anywhere within the Luxembourg area. As far as DLCs, I'm not too sure where the football one takes you that Ant's on about. But you drive a football coach. No, this is Fernbus.
Robert.Cooper says you would have to try that out.
Yeah. I think on this game I'd like to reduce the brakes slightly, so there was a little less powerful. I'll have to do some like testing for that. See what works. Do you know where is your next stop, etc.? Yeah, so the next stop that we've got is so we're coming up here right now, so we're going into this part here. To pick more passengers up, then we're continuing on. Down here, I think we're going all the way down to here. So it'd be basically we're going into each town to pick passengers up as well. So I can't pronounce names. It's very difficult to pronounce some of the names. Luxembourg, Germany. You can tell this is made by the same game as the bus. Are you following the orange line? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so the yellow line, I think, comes back on myself. When I've been to the next city.
Anth says, have you been to Paris on this? Nightmare getting in and out.
No, I've not been to Paris. I don't think I have, anyway. Yeah, literally the brakes are really like oversensitive on this. Literally, only just
Robert.Cooper says they should do a map on this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to, because this is quite an old game now. I don't know where the developers are going with it, with the rest of the development of the game. Or even if there are, I mean, they're making DLCs for it. I don't think they're upgrading the graphics at all. A UK map, yeah. They could probably make a UK map, but I think they're a German-based company, or Sweden. I'm not too sure where we are. Let's look. The sound effects also outside the bus are a bit rubbish. If you're outside the bus.
Anne says they did a Denmark and Poland maps.
Denmark and Poland, yeah.
Anne says they just rushed it like many other games.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this probably on an old engine as well. The old Unreal Engine. I mean, the Unreal Engine has come leaps and bounds in the last 2 years. Hey, do you mind if I call you Seb? I used to have a friend named Seb. My mic is glitching. Is it? Is my mic glitching for anyone else?
Anne says no.
Just restart TikTok.
Robert.Cooper says no.
Yeah, if you restart your TikTok, it could be just your TikTok. Or if you're watching me on computer, there we go. We're picking these passengers up. And dropping any passengers off that wanted to come here.
Hallo? Bitte sehr. Vielen Dank.
Hi, das tickt sehr freundlich.
Ciao. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung. Cool.
Hello. Ist das gültig? Danke sehr.
Grüezi. Bitte sehr. Danke.
Grüezi. Hier ist mein Ticket. Ach du meine Güte, das ist ja die falsche Linie.
Okay, so that one was going on the wrong line. Okay, right, so next. So we're going to be going back out of here now. How do I make that voice speak? So if you go to your GIFs and just do a heart me, and then you type @D, that's the easiest way for you to do it. The only reason we got it so you have to be a member, which is using the heart me, is because we had kids on here abusing TTS, so yeah, it's a bit of a thing.
Sebastian Kruger, thanks for one heart me.
There you go. So you just use the @D and it will allow you to speak. It's whatever you type in after the @D.
Sebastian Kruger, thanks for the 4 rows.
Hey, thanks Sebastian for the heart me and the 4 roses. We're at traffic lights now.
Connie Group says yes, sir.
Oh, my username. Yes. It will always go from what your username is on your profile, not what you've got it set to on there. You might want to think about changing that to the same name. That way
Connie Group says sorry, sir.
No problem. Easy way to do it is just edit your profile and change your profile name to the same. Do stuff like that.
Connie Group says, call me Sebastian Kruger.
Yeah, I'll call you Sebastian, yeah. Cool. I always call people by their first name, like Robert, or Ant, or Jordan. Can't think of anything else. I was looking on the screen then for inspiration. But...
Connie Group says you, sir.
Leng King says Kent Leng King.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So I'm always following the orange line. All I did was tap the brakes and it's like really sensitive, these brakes are. Let me just go on to the most Pixel software and go on to the pedals. Is there a limit that I can set? Actually, I know the reason why. The reverse is set to on. Yeah, that could have something to do with it. I'm gonna have to leave that on now because otherwise, as soon as I go back into the game, it's going to basically think that I'm accelerating. I can't do anything about this stream. So very light touches on the brakes. Stop me skidding. Unless I do need to brake suddenly. Let's have a look around the bus. No one was making a coffee when I had to emergency brake there. It's definitely a bit of a thing. Kind of the downside to making drinks on a moving vehicle, I suppose. I don't know if I'm stopping at another stop in a few moments. It would appear that I'm in a town somewhere.
Philip Muirhead says I'm stuck Hanover to Padahan, only let me go back forward.
Right. Strange. Yeah. Definitely something wrong with that. Yeah, so I must be going to another bus stop up here. It shows me coming back round. Should have probably cheated and just gone into that lane and then gone the way that I needed to go in the way. And so I don't know why I'm following the yellow line. I have no idea. That vehicle just disappear.
And says, are you getting any closer? Looks like you going round in circles.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I don't know, because I haven't seen that there before, so. I remember seeing the yellow line going back and it was going across, so I'm just following the lines now and it's changed from orange to yellow, so.
Ryan Reed says, how are you?
Hey Ryan, how's things? So I can go 50 in this area, so.
Was geht denn hier ab?
Did I hit something? Or was it that sign that was sticking out on the road?
And says, how far's the next stop is away? In kilometers.
I don't know. I think I'm going round here to here. So it's probably about 20 kilometers ish, maybe 10 kilometers. But it says 117 kilometers, so to the next stop. And it says it down in the corner, so. Trains. No. That's close. What is that tree doing on the road? Bit overgrown. They didn't seem to have enough turning angle there. Be a bit of a thing. Swervy, swervy. So we're going to this town up here now. So. so it says next stop is 91 kilometers away. At the moment.
And says about 60 miles then.
Yeah. So according to this, tickets on this bus is €1. Apparently. On €1. I don't know if that's real and how much they are on the real flicks. Next bus. Going a bit fast. And there's a tree in the road. Who planted the tree there?
Philip Muirhead says we have Flixbus every day in Aberdeen, going Glasgow, Edinburgh. The green, you can't miss them.
Yeah.
Machen wir auch mal Pause?
We need to take a break. They're starting to complain they want a break now, so you know we're close. Waiting for the lights to go green. Go on then. Golf Echo Quebec Victor 865. Are those real number plates? Well, I mean, the way they look, they're definitely different to UK plates. I mean, turn the lights on whichever way I turn it, it's just like weird. I think I need to unbind all the keys and rebind everything.
Robert.Cooper says I do like head tracking.
Yeah, it's great, honestly. It's like game changer. That I can look left and right. Now, do I go this way? Or do I go straight ahead? I'm gonna go straight ahead. Just hope I'm right. I'm on cobblestones at the moment. Yeah, so I'm right, basically. I'll just stay this way. It's definitely different steering when I'm on cobblestones. So I need to pick those people up across the road, you see, so. Okay, we're back on rough road. I need to stop here? I think I do. Oh yeah, I do. It shows. I was a bit apprehensive to stop then.
Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Auf geht's. Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
I'm right.
Cool.
Yeah, you're right. Right. So.
Hallo, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
So we're going. Yeah, I think we're going there.
Cool. Servus. Oh, jetzt wäre ich fast in den falschen Bus eingestiegen.
I wish my German was better. Okay, we're back on orange lines now, so. We're still on cobblestones though, and you can tell the steering's a bit funky on cobblestones.
And says, did you see him, steroid man, haha.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. You got rain, guys. Oh, there we go. Wipers come on automatically. I suppose that's part of arcade mode, isn't it? Tempted to like open this window, but I don't think I can. Oh, there you go. I can't actually open the window. It don't make any difference. If I open the window, there's still water there. Well, that makes sense. So I take it if I stop somewhere, that's not a rest stop. Kind of makes sense what people are always complaining. Why is the lights not on that green yet? Doing forever. It's like the lights aren't updating on the game. Traffic lights.
Robert. Cooper says them lights took a while to change.
It did, didn't it? I'll just follow this vehicle now. When he goes, I go. To go that way anyway. Didn't need to go the other way. Ooh, nearly. Didn't even see that I needed to go that way.
Philip Muirhead says need get you green jacket for this game.
Yeah.
Wann kommt der nächste Rastplatz?
Not liking this hill very much. Rolls canardly. Definitely need to get me a self-afflictus jacket.
And says, have you seen that cosplay? When people dress up as pilots and stuff, bit hot really.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people do it. A bit like Dr. Disrespect. In my experience, people who dress up like, I don't know, I'm not going to say everyone's like that, but I mean, come on, we've had our experiences with certain people in the UK. Who dress up. Gary Glitter.
Philip Muirhead says don't see issue with it.
Yeah, no, I don't see issues with it, but personas, mate, personas. There's lots of people who dress up. But you know what I mean, Gary Glitter was, you know, big on the dressing up for a part that he played. Jimmy Savile. Yeah. Now Dr. Disrespect.
Robert Cooper, thanks for 1,000 likes. You are awesome.
Thanks, Robert.
Anne says didn't roll Harris dress up too.
Yeah, I think he did, yeah. His act was Jake the Peg, wasn't it?
FM says my TTS not working for some reason.
When did you type? I haven't seen you type actually. It just worked just. I heard you. Did everyone else hear Frankie? Yeah, pull out in front of me. Damn. But yeah, I think you understand what I mean by dressing up. It's a bit.
Philip Muirhead says wish had mentioned Flixbus uniform. Robert Cooper says I heard him as well.
Yeah, that's right. It's right, Philip. I understand what you mean. I mean, lots of people dress up. I mean.
FM says I've sent her a D15.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Frankie.
FM says I sent 15 messages with a D and they not working.
Right. So what messages was you sending? Because I don't know if they've got stuff in them. I have no idea what the hell is going on. It's weird. Just me, or is there something satisfying about rain on the windscreen in a game? It's just like really awesome.
FM says take care.
Now, I'm not too sure why it's happening, Frankie. I don't know.
FM says catch you tomorrow, Dean, or whenever you'll leave.
Yeah, I'm back on tomorrow. Back live tomorrow. These passengers checked in. Oh, okay. Yes. But this guy wants to buy it.
Servus. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
He wants to go there.
Auf geht's.
Hello. Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
There we go.
Vielen Dank.
Servus, ich hoffe, ich bin... Auf geht's.
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr. Vielen Dank. Hallo, ist das gültig? Dankeschön.
Hello. Bin ich hier richtig? Vielen Dank. Mahlzeit. Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
Something to do, which is there.
Danke sehr.
Moin. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Cool.
Grüezi. Ist das gültig? Dankeschön.
Mahlzeit, danke.
Hi. Sie war sehr freundlich.
That's all of them, isn't it? Yep. Not to hit the ballards on the way out there. Very useful.
War da nicht gerade ein Rasthof?
Okay, well we'll be stopping in 23 minutes. 23 kilometers. The very final stop. So we can see, hopefully, if the next one we do will be extended. Hopefully. When's the lights gonna change? Come on. Too many lights. Yeah, because they even turned the spam filter off on my channel, so I don't know. It's got to be something to do with TikTok. Too many messages. That's not good. Let me back up a sec. That was a bit close, wasn't it? How much damage was it from my bus? Yeah, a little buffed out. Right, even the little places being Mr. Doom. I tried to press the game. Yeah, so I reckon just TikTok's going over the top with their spam filter. Must be. Because there's no other reason for it why messages aren't coming through.
Robert Cooper, thanks for 1,000 likes. You are awesome.
Thanks, Robert. What's this car doing? Jesus. Right. Does he want a car left? A bit of bus sim range? They're definitely dragging the old red lights out at the end of here, aren't they? Green? I didn't even realize it.
thanks for 1,000 likes. You are awesome.
Thanks, Robert.
Philip Muirhead, thanks for the one rose.
Thanks, Philip. Thanks. Okay, so this is the moment, I think, isn't it? Is this not the last? This is not the last stop? No, it's not. It's the one before the last stop. What it was. Got loads more passengers.
Salü. Das Ticket. Sehr freundlich. Salü. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Cool.
More passengers.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig? Danke.
Ciao. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Cool. Ciao. Fahren Sie in meine... Sehr freundlich.
Mahlzeit.
Hier ist... Vielen Dank.
Mahlzeit, bin ich hier richtig? Danke sehr. Wieso machen wir eigentlich keine Pause?
To log out. I don't know what this is. I think basically I need to bring up the app, which is escape, and then basically start ride or take a break. There we go. There you go. Just done a break, so they can't complain that we've not had a break. And then we're going on the last leg of our trip, I think. So last leg is just down here into there and then to there. Right. I do like when you open the window, it doesn't change anything. There's still another window there. Like, 2 windows in one.
Philip Muirhead says, was that just press escape, take break?
Yes. Escape and then it said start ride and then take break. I'll just hit take break and it does the break thing. Otherwise they keep complaining that you need to take a break. I hate these cobblestones. Where's the steering off? Like, There we go. Parked a bit crooked there, but yeah. So the next stop is 22 kilometers away. I'm just curious to know what happens on the when we get to the very final route. But it's going to continue on with the next set of maps. Which you should do. I don't know if there's a bug with the game at the moment, though. So what I'll do tomorrow night is I'll continue this with this route tomorrow night because we're nearly at the end.
Philip Muirhead says, is that a tired but won't sleep?
Yeah. It's not the drivers wanting to sleep. It's not like Truck Simulator. It's generally driver sleep. I mean, good news is, if you yawned after me, it's a good sign. I mean, in every single traffic light, it's like... Oh, I wonder if I open the window now, it's... Like, do the same thing. It's weird, isn't it? Window. It's...
Scotty Lad says hiya dude.
Hey Scott, how's things? On the dreaded cobble roads again. Can't feel the cobble roads very much though. Not like bumpy.
Scotty Lad says not bad you.
Yeah? Oh, there's a blue car behind me. So within the next few weeks or so, I might be doing some VR gaming. So when I say VR, literally you will see my game in VR. Obviously you wouldn't experience the third, the virtual reality experience that I'm thinking, but you'll be able to see the gameplay. So the game I was looking on playing was a game called Lone Echo, which is a space game, and literally you're in zero gravity. Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Hi, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Ciao.
Grüezi, mein Ticket. Tut mir leid, aber Sie fahren ja gar nicht in meine Richtung.
Grüezi, bitte sehr. Danke sehr. Salü, ich müsste noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
So he's only going down the road, which is literally going to be probably less than like a mile away. Well, I think it's probably about 22 miles away.
Dankeschön.
Hallo, ich müsste noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
Yeah, we know. So there we go.
Cool. Hallo, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Sehr freundlich.
Right, so.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in mein... Cool.
Hi, das Ticket, bitteschön. Cool.
Okay, so I think that's everyone. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that game there. So what I'll do is I'm going to select all these, delete every single one of them. It's not affecting the... You sure you want to delete? Yeah. Delete them all. Even that one. And we'll call this new save Friday stream. So I'll call that Friday stream, and what date is it? It's the 21st. 21st, right. Okay, so I'll save that. And what I'm going to do is I'll continue this tomorrow night. That's it for me for tonight, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night in the same place we are on Fernbus. But then I'll be jumping on to some, probably a few other games. I don't know what other games, but I'll look down the line when when I'm on there. So I will catch you guys tomorrow, and I will see you later. Bye for now.